Hey Gemini, thank you for tuning in to this timeless message for you, Gemini Sun and Rising. If you are a Gemini Sun, please be sure to watch your Rising sign message as well, which you can find on my channel in the live section or the playlist titled Timeless Messages for the Zodiac. If you are a Gemini rising, please be sure to watch your sun sign message as well. And we're going to get right into it. Actually, before we do, though, I just want to remind you to please like this video if you resonate with it, and subscribe to stay notified and updated on the weekly messages that I will be sharing from this week and going forward on for all of the zodiac signs, but particularly staying updated on when I post a reading for you, Gemini. All right, today we are going to be not solely, I almost said solely. I meant we're going to be really guided by, I'm allowing myself to be guided by my intuition today. What is coming through, what I'm channeling, and what I feel intuitively needs to be shared with you, Gemini. And again, this is timeless reading, so this could be applicable at any point or whenever you see this message. We will also be utilizing this oracle deck to start out. There's a massive glare on it, so please pardon me. That I received from my friend who did all of the illustrations on it. She's based in Luxor, Egypt, and this is called the Key to the Universe deck, oracle deck. Very in-depth messages from these cards, usually, like right to it, and really in-depth, like not just surface level messages from these cards. Very Plutonian, Saturnian, and what feels like to me Scorpionic energy in these cards every time I use them. So we'll start with these. We'll get out 3 for you, Gemini, Sun, and Rising. And then we'll move on from there. What does Gemini need to know at this time from the oracle? All right, I'm going to go by feel for the first cards. Let's start with those 3. Okay, Gemini. Wow, this card has come up in all of the readings that I've done so far today, and I'm shuffling these cards and I'm doing it by feel, and it just keeps coming up. So I think this is a big time, a big theme, I should say, for everyone right now. The card is patterns. So this is such a time of reassessing old habits and things that are not and have not been working, and supporting us and evolving toward our truth and our purpose. And you are no different, Gemini, than the rest of the zodiac signs that received this message. So we have patterns, we have internal dialogue, and intuition is here. We do also have, which I feel is very relevant, intent at the bottom of the oracle deck. Okay, so I know that we recently came out of Gemini season. And I think at that time, which I did express in many readings that I did during that during Gemini season for you, Gemini, and others, but especially for you, that I think a lot of the time when it's your season, and then this time it was so amplified because we have Jupiter in Gemini, which expands and amplifies anything that it touches. So with the sun there and then Jupiter there, and at a point Mercury was there, which you're ruled by Mercury, which rules the mind and communication. It could feel like you're still coming kind of down off of this high of like having all of these thoughts and ideas and whatnot like coming through to you, Gemini. And so when it comes to perhaps you have a decision or many decisions, to make coming up for you at this time, and you're being encouraged to really root yourself into the direction that you're going, the choice that you make, what you decide must be rooted in your intuition and not in this pattern of unhealthy thoughts, or just a lot of thoughts, like just really excessive, maybe, yeah, excessive is the word, thoughts. This is an opportunity for you to become really intentional about how you're thinking and how you're speaking. And I'm really hearing here what you choose, what you decide to express, which hopefully, and you're being encouraged for it to come from a place of intuition, like I said. But what you are choosing to express is like you have this opportunity to sort of master your thoughts, your mind, as we're now in Cancer season, and it is more about intuition. Cancer is a very feminine sign, it's ruled by the moon. So it is about intuition. It is about intention. It is about slowness. Okay, a slow and steady pace of our expression toward ourselves and outward with and toward others. This is such a theme for, as I was saying, everybody right now. This is an opportunity that all of us are receiving right now, being in Cancer season now, and a lot of the planets moving into Cancer, or already in Cancer and almost about to move into Leo. So it's really a time of intuitively expressing ourselves, intuitively deciding what we are investing our energy into, our thoughts, our verbal expression. Intuitive and intentional. I'm hearing, you can't just get by anymore. You can't just glide on by anymore with rambling and with unintentionally expressing yourself, and just, I'm hearing this like just ramble, Gemini. It's time to slow down, is what I'm hearing. Get a grip on your thoughts. Not everything that comes through for you in ideas needs to be acted on here in the physical reality or spoken. And if this is not necessarily you, but you are often around this energy, be it online or in person, in certain environments or with certain people that are really in this energy of like scrambled, is what I'm hearing, kind of all over the place, disassociating from their intuition. I don't believe that we are ever disconnected, but it's a choice, even if it's unconscious, to be disassociating from and with our intuition. And I know that, this society that we live in, Gemini, I know it does not uphold you and encourage you to root into your intuition and to be intentional and deciding from a place that is heart-centered. I know that that is not the norm. And in fact, our society is greatly ruled by mercurial energy, which is sort of, it can be like a go, go, go. Always thinking, always expressing, always, creating. What's the next thing? And this is an opportunity to slow down and to get really present with yourself and with your life, Gemini. It's not a time to necessarily create something new, to start something else. It's a time, as I said before, to really reflect and reassess what these patterns have been. The pattern of your environment, the patterns of your mind, the pattern of how you move even throughout your day. I'm going to turn to this cardology deck and just see here what archetypes are availing themselves to you at this time, Gemini, for you to embody or to release. Okay. Yeah. The first card right away is affirming what I have just shared. It's the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Spades. This is such a scrambled energy that's just really sensitive and takes on a lot of everyone else's thoughts and feelings and desires. And it's like this, it's such a burden is how this card usually comes off. There's a burden on your shoulders that it's not all your energy. Most of it, maybe all of it, is not. And it's time for you with this 10, it's the ending of this, to lighten your load, to slow down. And consider how you are really feeling. How is your heart? Seven of Wands, Seven of Spades. This is self-advocacy. This is really advocating for what is fulfilling your evolution, what is fulfilling your truth, Gemini, and rooting yourself into this, intentionally expressing yourself from this place of certainty in your truth, of certainty in and of your purpose. Nothing shakes this anymore. Not a thought of doubt, not an external energy, not old patterns and habits. We'll do one more for Gemini. Sorry, give me one sec. Be clear for Gemini. One more, please. Thank you. Well, that's two. That's fine. Two of spades, two of wands, six of clubs, six of swords. New direction, new path. Not looking back. Moving toward clear and peaceful, harmonious waters. Connections, environments, and thoughts. The clubs, the swords are thoughts and communication. No more turbulence, no more chaos, no more scrambling, no more confusion, no more conflicting energies. Rolling over your thoughts and your expression, your communication with yourself and with others. Let's see what the tarot. Okay. Let's see what the tarot message is for you, Gemini. What does Gemini need? Gemini. Gemini, you need authenticity. You're being encouraged to be authentic. Six of Wands, and you will be victorious from this place of expression. It's not about what everybody else is going to think of you. If you're, I'm hearing quiet, if you don't say as much as you used to before, if you don't chime in on the drama, if you don't say yes to what someone outside of you wants of you. New path. Ace of Wands. One hand holding this wand here, and it's fire energy. If you see the flames, this is a choice that you made for yourself. Nobody else is making it for you. One more tarot card for Gemini. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. I cannot make this up. In the reverse position, this is that fast talk, too many thoughts. This is like, this could be you, Gemini, as I said, or this could be others, or both. But this energy is coming to an end because it's keeping you in this place of scrambling, of feeling like you can't hear your intuition because you've got all these thoughts and all of these external energies that are coming in and out of your field, of your energetic field. And you cannot allow this any longer. You will not be fulfilled in this energy. I feel like that was a very clear message, Gemini. Perhaps it's necessary that you at this time are more quiet. Practice being in silence and being more still, not necessarily like just being still and not doing anything, you know, that you have or have agreed to and committed to doing, right, and showing up for. But this is about not moving so fast in your daily tasks and activities, not speaking so quickly. You know, this is about slowing down so that you can be led by your intuition in your actions, in your thoughts, in your words, your verbal expression. Because your intuition will never lead you astray, and you will know when it's your intuition and when it's your anxious mind. I'm going to end your reading, your message, Gemini, with these Moon Oracle cards. They have some affirmations on them, very light, feminine energy, which I think is always so supportive in helping you to apply the message that you resonated and received here, or resonated with and received here in this reading. What are we affirming for Gemini at this time? Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Okay. I allow, you guys, thank you, Spirit. Blessed be for this affirmation. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. I don't even need to explain that. As I just said, it's very affirming. Do two more. I am courageous, steady, and strong. We're moving into Leo season on July 22nd. We will have some planets, I believe Mercury and Venus, there in Leo before Leo season officially starts. And so we're going to be so greatly supported. You're going to be greatly supported, Gemini, in being in this Leo energy that is courageous, that is like a lion or lioness, that is steady and certain of themselves and their truth. Okay, you're going to be so greatly supported in that. And like I said, with Venus there, in your relationships and your connections and your earthly values and experience, Okay, not just love or I mean, not just romantic, but all of your connections and relationships and environments. And with Mercury and Leo, you're going to be greatly supported in communicating and expressing yourself from a place that is grounded, stable, steady, unshakable, because it is truth, it is intentional, it is purposeful expression. And your last affirmation, Gemini, at this time is proper rest helps me feel and look my best. I'm telling you, Spirit is really inviting you to lay it down, to sit down, to slow down, Gemini, so that you can be receptive to your intuition. That is your message, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. And again, be sure to subscribe so that you can stay notified on when I share messages for you, Gemini, Sun, and Rising, which will be on a weekly basis going forward. So you can expect the next one next week. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm so grateful and honored to be holding this space for you, and I'll see you next time.